Hey guys, it's Dimitri Cruz again, and I'm here to talk about the A7R Mark V. This is the latest flagship high megapixel camera. It's a beautiful, sexy beast. Ergonomics are amazing, weight is awesome, and I want to talk to you about some really key features in it. So here's point number one. Everything's AI these days, right? So this has got AI in it too. This has human pose recognition, which means ultimately if a person is moving, it'll estimate where the person's going to be with the AI in the camera, and it'll focus and it'll give the correct exposure for you. We've got really cool shots of her twirling around. So you'll see that she tracks in almost 100%. All the image is going to be crispy sharp because they track on the eye, and she does a little turn around, not like me, much better. She does a turn around, and then there's going to be really crispy tracking on the eyes, and when she comes back from the back of the head to the front, the eye tracking goes back on the other track again, and then she walks through. So check that out. So number two, this has got AI subject recognition, which means like in the earlier series, you can do subject recognition of human beings and animals, but now we have insects in it, so we can take those cool pictures of bugs, and we all love those lovely cars. So it's got AI recognition for that too, so it'll give you a really nice image of the cars. So I was just checking out the AI tracking on this. It's just nuts. It was tracking this bus's face, and you can see it on the screen there, the green little box around it. So it's tracking it all the way, all other vehicles coming in through there. It's still tracking that bus in there. So the AI tracking on this is spot on. Although there was other things like the trees and the lights that were out there just covering the shot sometimes, but when it came out of the shot, once again the tracking locked on, and then the tracking was done and the photo was sharp again. So point number three, it's got enhanced stabilization, which means I can shoot handheld with like low shutter speeds and get those really crispy images on this because they enhance image stabilization. So guys, I'm going to be shooting with the Sony A7R G Master version 2. This is an amazing lens, and with this camera, with this setup, I can actually shoot some really cool low light images. Of course, there's daylight right now, so I'm going to cheat now. I'm going to pull my ISO really high to about 80, just to show how good and crispy this image is going to be, okay? And here are the settings: 125, f2.8 at ISO 100. So number four, this has got advanced active steady shot, which means if I'm doing a shot, say I'm walking, say the couple's walking or the model's walking with me and I'm walking backwards, this will really help me get those crispy images when I'm walking backwards, getting there's subject movement and there's also camera movement. So the advanced steady shot will help me get crispy images once again. So this also means for the guys who are shooting video out there, you probably won't need that gimbal anymore. You can probably just use the camera and just get a shot in the bag. Video capabilities on this one. This has got 8K 24p recording on it. And best part is it won't overheat because it's got a built-in heat sink in it. I'm looking forward to doing some 8K footage, but I do think I'll need a faster card than the ones I have right now. So point number five, this is something that's really close to my heart. The extreme high megapixels, basic extreme resolution that's there. It's 61 megapixels. You'll be saying like, hey Dimitri, don't you have an A7R which shoots the same thing? Yes, I do. But this one has low light capabilities, which means I can shoot high megapixels with very little noise on a higher ISO. I'm just going to show this to you on camera. That's the sharpness we have. So one more really cool thing about this is the fact that it's flagship level hardware, man. I mean, just look at this. This is such a sexy looking camera basically. So internally, when I'm recording stuff, it can support UHS 2 and CF Express A. Okay, and that means I can shoot really fast cards and really fast on this one. And don't forget, when you're shooting a high megapixel camera, especially if you're shooting uncompressed, the biggest problem you're going to have is the buffering that happens there. Especially if I'm doing like a high speed number of shutters basically back to back. And the biggest problem I'll have with the older camera is the fact that I shoot and I look up and wait till it buffers in. So if you have higher, faster cards, UHS 2 or the CF Express A cards basically, the image will be copied into the card way faster. So I'm really looking forward to that one. One really cool thing about this is this really great multi-axis turns everywhere kind of LCD screen. And one really cool thing is I can do this. I can shoot vertically downwards and shoot from the ground without me getting down on the ground just to get that nice image in there. So this is a really welcome addition. Also, I don't know why I'll be doing this, but if you want to do like see yourself shooting yourself, I don't know, I'm not a blogger, but it might be a really cool thing for people who want to blog out there. So all in all, this A7R V kind of compares its toughness to the A1, which is the flagship level Sony camera which we have out there. So this is higher resolution than that one, but this one, the toughness on this one is the same. So it's built to last, okay? So this shoots 500,000 shutters, which means for a person like me who shoots a lot, and I do mean a lot, I know this camera is going to last me a while, okay? So I'm looking forward to that one. So one really cool feature which I like about this camera is the fact that when I shut down the camera, this has an anti-dust function, which means it protects the CMOS from dust and finger marks and any other thing that might come in. It protects my CMOS, the sensor, from it, and make sure that I don't get unnecessary dust on it. That's cool. Hey guys, so thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I had an amazing time doing it. I'm going to get some really sick pictures of this one. You probably have a look at those ones. Please don't forget to leave a comment, put a like and subscribe to the channel. See you guys in the next one.